All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kohalal Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakak Wadash. Double honesty, apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to you brothers that's teaching this word in truth and sincerity. Okay, I'm Awad Shamar from the DC camp, DC, Baltimore, DMV, and we push these words in truth and sincerity and bring out the prophecies. And as you can see on the screen, the prophecy in the Bible speaks about thermonuclear destruction. So I'm gonna get into some scriptures, to reiterate what is written in the scriptures, and the power of these scriptures is to tell people what's about to come before it comes. All right, because destruction is gonna come. The Lord have spoken of it, and it is gonna come to pass. So this is Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So the nuclear destruction, okay, once it comes, it's going to leave them neither root nor branch. You see a lot of videos on YouTube. What if a nuclear missile went off? Okay, what would happen? Okay, and they explain it, but a lot of times they're not explaining it according to the scriptures. Now, according to the Bible, there's going to be millions of nuclear missiles that's going to hit Babylon the Great, and to destroy it, it's going to cause the earth to rock to and fro like a drunkard. Okay, because of the transgression. All right, that's on it. Okay, and the average common citizen is going to become fuel to the fire. All right, and in 60 minutes, America is going to be destroyed. All right, this is Isaiah 47 and 14. It says, "Behold, they shall be as stubble; the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the name." No, Shalakia said, Shalakia. It says, "They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame." Yeah, so as you can see the flame on the screen, they're not going to be able to deliver themselves from the power of that flame. And that's complete power, okay? Those bombs, okay, let off complete force, okay? And it brings a destroying wind, okay? And I'm going to get that precept, though. But it says, "Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. They shall," it says, "they shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee." Because when these missiles go off, ain't nobody going to be able to deliver themselves. All right, the merchants, okay, they're not going to be able to stand before the nuclear missiles. Okay, the laborers are going to be shown that they labored in vain. These people over here that uplift, that uphold America with their commerce, they're not going to be able to do anything. Now, in the book of Revelation, the 18th chapter, it speaks about the merchants, because when those nuclear missiles go off, they're not going to be able to make money like they used to, because this is a consumer nation that the kings of the earth have committed fornication with, meaning they made different trade deals and different deals to basically get rich off of America and become wealthy. All right, but they're gonna, like the scriptures say. Let me read it real quick. This is Revelation 18 and 17. Okay, it says, "For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off." So those are your merchants with those flat ships, okay, that have those cargo tubs on them, okay, that look like trailers. Okay, sometimes you might watch a movie and you might see that there's been human beings smuggled in those trailers, or you might see a news reel with cocaine being seized, okay, on those different trailers. All right, those are the different ship people. They're gonna stand crying like it's read in Revelation 18 and 18. It says, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this city? And that city is speaking about America, okay? Because when these ships are in the ocean, okay, and the day of the Lord come to pass, and they have shipments that they was gonna bring to America, okay, shipments throughout the world, and they see America burning, okay, they see that fire from afar. It's gonna fulfill a prophecy in Revelation the 18th chapter. Revelation 18 and 18, it says, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this city, unto this great city? Okay, and they cast dust on their heads, meaning confusion, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. So in 1 hour she's going to be made desolate. And you got a lot of companies that have insurance on these ships and all types of deals to get commerce back and forth from America. Okay, goods, products. Okay, they're going to stand off whaling because they're not going to be able to make those millions of dollars. Those are millions of dollar contracts on some of those freight ships that come. Okay, but when those missiles come, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it, man. Only thing they're gonna do is be wailing because they're gonna lose their money. They're not gonna be able to make money. That's why they say what great city. All right. This next scripture is the book of Isaiah 9. Let me see. Let's go to Isaiah 9 and 5. Okay. Because this next war is gonna be, like the scriptures say, it's gonna be it's gonna come into play just like the scriptures have said. This is Isaiah 9 verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. See, when you're on the battlefield, the ancient battlefield, it was just a chaos. All right, but this war is not going to be like that. It's going to be it says but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, so this third world war is going to be with burning and fuel of fire. And let's move to the next scripture real quick. Okay, because this is what the missiles are going to do to the people, man. All right, this is the book of Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And what is the type of power that can do that? Those nuclear missiles, man. All right, those nuclear missiles have the power to do that, and they are going to do that to fulfill the words of the Lord, to fulfill the counsel of the Lord. The Lord had purposed this against Babylon. He had purposed that destroying wind, okay, to overtake Babylon. All right, let me see something real quick. I'm gonna go to read the book of Psalm 37. Let me see. 37 and 20. Okay, this is Psalm 37 and 20. It says, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as like the fat of lambs. They shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. All right, and this is the device that's going to make the wicked consume away. All right, this thermonuclear missile right here. You can see it going off, man, as a mushroom cloud. Oh, the scriptures say that it's going to be rolled like a scroll. See, that's the top part that you were liking, that top part as the scroll, okay? And that part where it the smoke comes up. All right, that's how it's likened unto a scroll, man. This is back in the book of Isaiah, because these prophets, they saw these things, man. All right, they saw these things. It's gonna go to the next video, but we keep it rolling, man, for the sake of in fact, let's go back. Let's go to another video real quick. But this thing is gonna come to pass. Go back. This is Isaiah 34 and 6. It says, The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. Matter of fact, verse 5, it says, Isaiah 34:5, it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So Idumea, okay, whoever that is, let's assume that we don't know who those people are, okay. Well, the Lord said his sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. So a people that are called Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So the people of the Lord's curse to judgment, the sword shall come down upon them. Okay, and you can see what that sword is, and the power of that sword. Okay, all right. As a matter of fact, let's jump to Isaiah 54, because the Lord put the spirit on the smiths to make that sword, to put the spirit on them to create that sword. It was one of the men. One of the famous quotes said, I become a destroyer of nations. I forget whose name that was that said that. One of the scientists. It could have been Albert Einstein. I'm not sure. I believe it was him, but it could have been, it's one of those scientists. Okay, you had the Manhattan Project during the time of World War II. World War II, and they was building that atomic warfare. Okay, and then you had Operation Paperclip. All right, after World War II, which was to get those different scientists, those different German scientists, because the top scientists come out of the tribe of Teman. Okay, Esau. All right, Adawam Ban Teman. Okay, the son of Teman. All right, which would be the modern day Germans today. Okay, so this is Isaiah 54 and 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth. It says that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the Lord put the spirit on them. Okay, the scientists, to basically create the waster to destroy. And this is going to be the fulfillment of that. All right, the waster destroying. Okay, let's bring out this next scripture real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 50 and 13. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues, because the destruction of America is going to be so great. Okay, at the wrath of the Lord. All right, everybody that goeth by Babylon, they're going to be astonished. Okay, at the plagues that's going to take place. Okay, like the scriptures say, they're going to hiss. Okay, at the plagues sent upon Babylon. This is going to be a great destruction, man. It's going to be a great destruction. It's going to be the greatest destruction that has ever took place on the earth. And there's not going to be a day after it. Okay, the days before are not going to compare to the day of the Lord. Okay, this is the next scripture. Let's go to Joel, the book of Joel, the second chapter, the book of Joel 2. This is the book of Joel 2 and 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. See, the people of the land, they should be trembling, because this destruction, okay, is going to come, man. And that's why we're blowing the trumpet in Zion. Zion represents our people, the nation of Israel, the monument. That word Zion means monument. All right, to Zion, okay? It says a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So, even to the years of many generations, there shall not be, or a day far greater than the day that these nuclear missiles go off. Okay? It says, a fire devoureth before them, and behold, it says, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Yeah, because nothing's going to escape these nuclear missiles, man. All right. And like it says, the land is like a Garden of Eden before them. It's an inhabited land. But after, you shall see a desolate wilderness. Okay. It says the appearance of them is like the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so they shall run, like the noise of chariots. So they're going to be loud. Okay, these nuclear missiles, they're going to be loud. It's going to be a great day. The scriptures talk about the great noise. All right. Now let me back up. Let me back this up. Let me go to the book of Jeremiah. I'm gonna go back into the book of Jeremiah. I'm kind of all in the prophets, but it kind of all ties in together. Let's go to Jeremiah 47, okay? Because it talks about it's as the noise of horses. Because the prophet Joel is the prophet Joel is making an analogy, because back in the ancient times you used to have great wars where there would be a multitude of chariots that would come, and it would be so loud and it would bring fear upon people. So let's go to Jeremiah 47 and 3. This is Jeremiah 47 and 3. It says, I'm going to start at 2. It says, thus saith the Lord, behold, waters rise up out of the north, and shall be an overflowing flood, and shall overflow the land, and all that is therein, the city and them that dwell therein. Then the men shall cry, and all the inhabitants of the land shall howl. Because this was a time of distress when the Babylonians came in, when their army rose up. It says, at the noise of the stamping of the hoofs of his strong horses, at the rushing of his chariots, and at the rambling of his wheels, the fathers shall not look back to their children for feebleness of hand. So when a multitude of soldiers came on the horses, and you heard the earth, basically the earth trembled, and you heard the sound of them coming. Okay, and people were afraid to the point that a man, out of fear of looking back at what was coming, they wouldn't even look back for their children. That's what it says. It says, the fathers shall not look back to their children for feebleness of hands. Okay, it says, because of the day that cometh to spoil all the Philistines, and to cut off from Tyrus and Zidon every helper that remaineth, for the Lord will spoil the Philistines, the remnant of the country, to Caphtor. Hey, so basically, that's the type of noise, or the type of fear that these nuclear missiles are gonna bring, man. All right, to the point where you kind of make an analogy to, a multitude of horsemen on chariots, okay, coming to destroy a city, okay, and the rumbling and the noise of it and the fear. That's when these nuclear missiles go off. It's going to be great fear, man. Going back to Joel 2 and 5, it says, like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. So these missiles are going to be arrayed like a army, okay? They're going to be arrayed like an army, and they're going to bring forth destruction, man. All right, and these people are going to be fueled to the fire, okay? And this is the way the Lord is going to get rid of the filth of the children of Israel, man. All right, it speaks about that in Isaiah, the 4th chapter, in the 4th verse, okay? The Lord is going to, by the spirit of burning, okay? All right, and now let me end with this scripture real quick. This is going to be Second Ezra, the 16th chapter. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 13. It says, Second Ezra 16:13, it says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp." And those arrows are those nuclear missiles. Okay, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Okay, so these missiles are going to be shot into the ends of the world. Okay, America's going to be totally destroyed, and other parts of the earth is going to be destroyed. Okay, but America is going to be completely destroyed pursuant to the book of Revelations 18:18. Okay, around that verse. So, with that, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, double honesty, apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to you brothers that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Until the next episode, Shalom.